And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Leading off for Oakland,
a really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out, bases empty. And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Brent Rooker. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod on the mound, number 38.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 now. Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Cabrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one missing low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. And a base hit into right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. The pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Bellinger up to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Brett Myers.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the AL. Works a lot of deep counts, but what I love about it is that his teammates can feed off of those quality at-bats, and all of a sudden, that runs down the lineup. You get that pitcher out of a game a little bit earlier because of the higher pitch count.
And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. High fly ball out to center field. Ruiz settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair, scoreless after 1. Back now in the Bronx, top of the second. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Schmidt back to work. Right through there for a strike. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Giorgella steps in. Foul ball there. Fly ball to right. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Oh, he throws it away. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Tyler Soderstrom.
There's a strike at the knees. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. A's leading by a run here at the top of the second. Missed inside with the curve. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one hit to right. Grisham makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Oakland gets one on this homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. As the lefty gets to work, fought off foul. In there at the knees for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Got him. And quickly one away in the second.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. They say it went.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Two balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two outs. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
First and second, 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Wilson. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. That's inside.
2 strikes.
And that one cutting but missing down low. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The line to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it falls. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
The center fielder, number 1.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Esteury Ruiz. And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
1-2 now. Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. Wilson off of first with 2 away. That one at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in New York, set for the bottom of the third.
Yankees,
at the plate,
no
Brett
outfielder.
Myers.
Brett Myers.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ruiz sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all
Now
over
batting,
that first pitch
center fielder,
fastball. Just
Cody
barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to
Bellinger.
hit.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. Ripped on a line. Andujar pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Here's
for
the
the
Oakland
Athletics,
cleanup hitter,
the
Lawrence
right fielder,
Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Gio Urshela. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack
Now
of
batting,
results he's been
second
having
baseman,
lately, I'm sure he's feeling
Zach
some relief. Just a solid
Gallo.
swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Geloff batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
To third. Sends it across to first, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in New York, and now the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Close, but called a ball. And a count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And now it's even up.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And down on strikes. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Next to hit, Trent Grisham.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And he can't make the play. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Settles under this one. And that will end the inning. Yanks held in check. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Wilson, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Just missed. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grisham hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Oakland.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Nope.
Inside, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
On Duhar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And he deals.
One
and
ball,
a curve misses outside. Well struck left field. Myers raging back towards the wall. On the warning track. And hauls it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Anthony Volpe. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The pitch. That's towards center. Ruiz flashes the leather on the running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one drifts inside. And there's a ball. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lifted in the air, right center field. Butler makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. Mark Leiter Jr. on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So digging in, Brent Rooker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. A little bit low. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now Kyle McCann, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Righty delivers. This one chopped to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. Oakland goes quietly. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Brett.
For the 6th, and now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and we are tied. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one hooked foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now the lefty. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits
back,
against a firm
first
front
baseman,
side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Step off, throw to first. Bellinger dives back. Fastball for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Right through there for a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Michel Otanez preparing to come on if needed. Floro also throwing. Here comes a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Andujar brings it in with a nice running grab. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Step off throw to first. Bellinger back in standing. And that one fouled off. Bellinger at first, one gone. At the belt and fires. Bellinger goes. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. Hit on the ground to the right side. Looks like extra bases. Runner around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. 3-2. Fires the second too late into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 38 gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Michel Otanez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. And a foul ball. Man at second.
One ball.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. And the righty deals. Right through there, got him. Two gone.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And delivers outside. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Anthony Volpe waiting to hit for the Yankees. Here's a 3-0. That's through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Downstairs and it misses. Ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
First and third, 2 away. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Two on, 2 outs. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. Yankees 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Gio.
And a pitch.
Urshela.
And that's in there at the knees. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever stays alive. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Left field. Settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Jackson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Yankees lead.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
Leadoff hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. And here it comes. Right down the chute, 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. In the air, right side. Coming on. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. That to right. Butler coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Left fielder, Brett Meyer.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Way inside. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Wilson drifts towards it. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Hamilton. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Hamilton.
And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
The shortstop, Jacob.
The pitch.
Wilson.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slow roller. Cabrera fires over to
he's out.
first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
You have to look for positives in this game. That last at bat was a loud out, but the takeaway is they're hitting the ball hard, and that's a good thing. Those are going to fall eventually.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there. Strike 1. Bounce to the right. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 3 and the A's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 44.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
The center fielder,
right where it is.
Bellinger.
And he deals. Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone. When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2-1 now.
That's ball
and
3.
a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Out there to center. Ruiz makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Floro warming up as well. Good eye right there.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. That one's in there. 2-2 now. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked it.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the right fielder, Trent Grisham. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Kicks and fires. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead at 3-2. We're
Now
back.
pitching
It's the
for
top of the
New York
ninth,
Yankees.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Well, one-run game. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. And a pitch. There's the strike. The pitch.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. In there at the knees, strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First